Zoom, zoom, zoom world. Habai folks, wabel kabum tubo zubum world. Maba nubam ubas dubba yubble. That means my name is Dual, welcoming you to Zoom World, a fun-filled YouTube channel devoted to the classic PBS kids show that is Zoom. Back with the first Zoomer Spotlight of 2023. That's right. I'm over halfway through the original Zoomers and what have you. This time I'm going to be spotlighting a Zoomer guy. He's one of my top 10 favorite Zoomer guys. I won't give you a ranking on that. Promise, no rankings on Zoomers again. Not on here even. So anyway, this is a Zoomer guy who is absolutely very funny and what have you, and he provides a few good laughs once you see him and what have you. This young fellow was introduced as part of the third cast in the second season, and he'd go on to be part of the first cast of season 3. Now, of course, once we had Maura and Jay and David leave, these four came on board. Now, I've already spotlighted Lorian and of course Edith, but there was also Dane McGrath and this fellow right here. Now, of course, I've yet to spotlight Dane McGrath, but that's coming up later on. But it's the other Zoomer guy. So in this video, the Zoomer I'm going to spotlight is the absolutely funny Neal Johnson. Yep, I'm about to do a spot showcase this funny Zoomer. Now, to me, Neal is easily the most funniest of those Zoomer guys. But hey, there are other Zoomer guys who are just as funny as he is. And don't you ever forget that I've spotlighted some of those guys already. But to me, I think Neal is really funny. And wow. Now, I am going to be showing off various clips as much as I can find on him. So I hope you're ready for some fun and what have you, like you could get from any other Zoomer spotlight. Okay, now of course, you will be seeing other Zoomers throughout, but you'll be mostly seeing Neal because that's whom I'm spotlighting. So if you're ready, let's begin. Okay, here's Neal taking part of a Zoom game here. It's Cookie Cards. He does a pretty good job at doing his part. Yeah. And here's Neal doing on Wilson. I believe it's his Ubby Dubby car, I do believe, for his first Ubby Dubby bit. Here's Neal there along with Edith, and they're performing Old Dan Tucker with the other Zoomers, because I'm starting off with the bits when he was with the three new Zoomers plus previous Zoomers, Bernadette, Louise, and Leon. Here's Neal up there with some of the Zoomers performing the streets of New York. It's a pretty good musical number. Here's probably one of the funniest bits when he's trying to make a bird feeder with a pine cone, but this happens. Yeah, it keeps messing up at times. There's one take. That's take two. That's take three. Oh, take four. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, this took a few takes on Zoom for Neal to get his lines right for this. And we just saw Neal. Yeah, he's with all the Zoomers. They're doing the Varsity Drag. That's a great song. I definitely gotta share the music video with Y'all one day. I keep saying that, but you'll get it eventually. I give you just a freeze frame here. You can see Neil there. Here he is along with all the other Zoomers. That guy with the beard, that's Newt Wayland, the musical director for Zoom. They're practicing Everybody Loves a Saturday Night. Another great song. And there's Neil up there being the judge of the Zoom court in the Ubby musical number. Here he is in a skit where he's just speaking Ubby Dubby. Leon's not understanding what he's saying. Then he tries again with Bernadette, and well, she just flees. And here comes Lori, and boy, she can understand him, even though he's speaking LVW. And there, she's got her own Zoom card. Love that bit. Here's Neil with a fake mustache on. He's performing well, I think it's an Italian take on Everybody Loves a Saturday Night. Starring Zimmers did the song in a different language after it was done in plain English. Now here's a freeze frame of Neil reading a letter from the Zoom barrel. Here we see Neil with Edith and Bernadette and Louise in the beginning of the Carolina in the Morning music video. It's pretty good. There's Lori, there's Annie, and there's Leon. Yeah, they all do a great job with this musical number. And here's Neil in the game of Bloody Blub. He does a great job on this, just as much as the other Zoomers do. Very, very good. And there you see a freeze frame of Neil with all the other Zoomers performing Happy. That's a pretty good number, especially when they do an Ubby Dubby. Okay, here's Neil and Lori in the second restaurant sketch. I showed you the first one in my video on Edith last month. So, yeah. He's waiting for soup, and he gets it. Boy, I gotta tell you, last bit of this sketch is really, really funny. And here's a freeze frame of Neil along with Louise. This is from the last episode of season 2, and they're reading Zoom mail together. And here's Neil getting with Bernadette and Lori, and now they're joined by Edith and some others performing I Believe in Music, cover of the Mac Davis song, which of course would be featured on the Come On Zoom album released on A&M Records in 1974. And I also want to mention, unfortunately, Neil was not one of the Zoomers on the album. Oh well. But anyway, still does a good job when he did on the show, though. But anyway, that's half of what you've seen, Neil. I hope you've been liking this so far. Now it's on to what he did in the third season with the first cast, where he, Danny, one, Lori, and Edith were joined by Mike, Donna, and Timmy. Now, Neil's playing the umpire in this sketch with Timmy, Edith, and Mike. I gotta tell you, this is really, really funny. Here's Neil here playing Swedlow opposite to Danny One. Boy, he's really funny and doing a silly voice for the character of Swedlow, you know. Here's a freeze frame of Neil along with Lori and Timmy doing the very first Zoom phenomenon. And here's a freeze frame of Neil along with Timmy and Lori, plus several others, reading Zoom mail in the third season. And there's Neil, I believe he's congratulating the winning team in this here, well, dress up race. There's Neil along with the others, and as they sing the ballad of John Henry. Yeah. Here's a freeze frame of Neil giving a little bit of his of a clue he's given in the game of Hink Pink. Here's Neil along with most of the Zoomers. Edith wasn't in this video. This is from the Boll Weevil music video. That's a pretty good little number. Okay, here's Neil along with Edith in one of those as a matter of fact bits they used in the first few episodes of season 3. Yeah, this one was pretty funny. Now here's Neil in the Ubby Dubby sneezing powder skit he did. Yep. Here's Neil along with Edith in their part in the Buffalo Gals music video. That's another good song. Here's Neil and Donna, and this land is my land. Yeah, this is another great musical number. Nah, I thought I wouldn't show the whole clip again, since I've already shared this bit with y'all. You might remember I posted the Walking the Dog skit. Here's a freeze frame of Neil walking his dog, played by Edith. As you know, Lori walking her dog, played by Donna. I gotta say, Neil does a great job on this, so does Edith, when he tries to get her to speak, and she's just like blinking her eyes and giving a funny smile. Yeah. Here's Neil in the beginning of the Little Red Riding Hood play. He does a great job introducing and closing out this play. Here's a freeze frame of Neil and the guys as they are. Well, this is from the Dipsy Doodle music videos. Just wanted to get a freeze frame instead of actual footage. Sorry. Here's Neil right down there, and along with the others, they're doing musical number "The Gospel Train." Well, Mike's unfortunately not there with them because, well, due to him having his tonsils removed. Okay, here's Neil coming out as Count Zumia. Yeah, Edith wasn't scared a bit, you know. Now, here's a freeze frame of Neil and the Arizoners performing when the Saints go marching in. Here's a shot of Neil and the gang performing Stay All Night, which that's a catchy little country number. That was actually one of the songs featured on the Come On Zoom album. Here's a freeze frame I'm giving to you, Neil, right there, along with Edith and the others. They're doing their version of I Believe in Music. Here's Neil right here trying to do some push-ups in a Zoom barrel challenge. Yeah, everybody's watching him. Well, friends, I'd say that's about all I can give to you on Neil. I know it wasn't as long as I did with some of the others, but bear with me. I was just trying to give you as much of Neil as I could give you. So if I missed a moment that you like with Neil, then my apologies. Anyway, that's going to do it for this Zoomer Spotlight. I hope you liked this video on Neil. And sorry I didn't have it up on Saturday, the day I usually would give Zoomer Spotlights. So that means I'm just going to give you some skits, and I'll be back with the next Zoomer Spotlight on January 14th, and it will be on David Azzoto from season 4. Now that's the reason why I'm doing him and Neil is because, well, my young YouTube friend Maddie did have Zoomer tribute to them, but they've somehow vanished. But I'm happy to have found out her Rose video is back up. I saw it came up once I finished my video on her, so it hasn't been taken down. So that's a big relief. So I'm gonna say hi, May. So I just hope this will give her a chance to bring back some of those Zoomer tributes she did for some of those guys back. But we'll see. I don't want to really try and force her or anything, but I do hope she'll give us some more when she has the time. So anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll have another video coming up later on this week. So if you like this video on Neil, let me see if you like it. Just click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of Zoom World. If you like this, consider checking out these other bits and these other Zoomer spotlights. In the upper left-hand corner is the Zoomer Spotlight vid I did on Lori. The upper right-hand corner is the Zoomer Spotlight vid I did on Edith. And the bottom left-hand corner, excuse me, is the music video for something I just couldn't get a quick shot of Neal of, so I apologize. But to make up for that, it's the music video for These Bones Are Gonna Rise Again, which is almost close to 300 views. So I do hope y'all are still enjoying that. In the bottom right corner is the button you can click to subscribe and be a part of Zoom World. If you like the classic PBS Kids show that is Zoom, then this is the place for you, Zoom World. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is your friend Dual saying, see ya.